Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pastor Randy with Eagles Wings Fellowship, wishing you a great day. Today, I'd like to come to you out of the book of Philippians, chapter 4, and I'm going to start in verse number 4. And as always, I have a point. So I'm going to be reading out of the Berean, and it reads this way: Rejoice in the Lord always. I will always say it again. Rejoice. Let your gentleness be apparent to all. The Lord is near. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Isn't that encouraging? Paul is just exhorting us. Rejoice in the Lord. Look at everything that the Lord has done for you. Look at everything that he's brought you through that you thought was insurmountable. Oh my gosh, there's such a terror going on in my life today. Well, no, it was just a little storm, and he was with you, and he was asleep in the bow of your vessel, and you woke him up, and he said, peace be still, and everything just calmed down. And you have to remember that when you go to God, you simply ask with thanksgiving, please help me, and he will. He's right there for you. He's never, ever forgotten you. The storms that come, storms are going to go. He never changes. He's always the same. So remind yourselves of that always. In every circumstance, rejoice in the Lord. Sing, dance, make merry in your heart, if you want to use a King James type of phrase. He says, be anxious, or don't be anxious or stressed out about anything, but pray about it. But pray about it with thanksgiving, knowing in your heart of hearts, God is hearing you and he will answer you. Now, it may not happen when you want it to happen, but it will happen in its perfect time. We have to remember that. God is not on the human time clock. He is on his own time clock. And when it's best for you is when it will happen for you. Don't ever forget that. And then he says, and the peace of God. How many of you experienced that peace of God? You thought things were going crazy, and all of a sudden, you feel this calmness just overwhelm you. And you take a big breath, and it's just, I know God has me in the middle of this situation, whatever the situation is. Because it surpasses all human understanding. You can't figure out why you suddenly had this envelope of peace surround you if it wasn't for the Lord. See, human imagination can't figure that out. Only God can wrap you up in his arms like a blanket and make you at peace. He said, peace I give you, my peace I leave with you. What an embrace. Oh, feels so good when he does that, doesn't it? What a great feeling. And that peace will help to guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus, the anointed one, Jesus. Wow. How encouraging can that be? That's wonderful. And remember, the only way these things can happen to you is when you accept him into your heart. When you follow, make that decision, that concrete decision. I'm going to turn my life around, give it to Jesus, and follow him and do whatever he asks me to do. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever would believe on him would not perish. You're not going to perish. If you accept him, you'll have everlasting life. Because God didn't send Jesus into this world to condemn the world. No, he gave us a way of escape. Through Jesus, the world might be saved. If you don't know him, please get to know him. He'll be your best friend, your ever-present help in the time of need, and he loves you so much. And we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Share this. Subscribe to our channel now that we're on YouTube, doing these spots on YouTube every day. So let's do that, and let's help do our part in spreading the gospel around this globe. With every like, with every share, with everyone that subscribes, they help us in completing the Great Commission, as we were told to do. So until the next time, this is Pastor Randy, thanking you for tuning into A Time with Him. That's what we call these spots every day, A Time with Him, because we're taking a time to be with Him and His Word. And we just love it. So until the next time, and there will be next time, God bless you, we love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.